It's DJ SQUIRT. No drip. All swag. DJs worldwide.
She like I'm 6 feet and handsome. Tap in with one of the hottest DJs from Atlanta. The best damn interviews are with SQUIRT. Y'all ain't know.
DJ SQUIRT, regional VP of the Nerve Djs, owner of the hottest indie artist radio station, AnitaRotation.com, and founder of the Splash Tour. Yeah.
All right, here we go. All right, y'all. He is in the building. Yes. Woo. Check out y'all. I got my girl in the building. Check out. What's up, Tampa?
What's going on to my boo, my sis, DJ SQUIRT? What's going on?
Hey, baby. They don't, you know what? When you dope and you on top, you know other people that's dope and on top. So I'll be coming up to the
Oh, honey, I thought you were talking about getting on top. I was about to say, okay.
You know what? Since I moved to Atlanta, it's a whole lot of ladies be like, you like girls? I'm like, oh my God, no. Like, no, I really love men. I love men. I love men. But if I did, I would chase you, Tampa. Okay? I'd chase you, girl.
I wouldn't run.
I love it. All right, well, check out. Everybody knows when you have an interview with DJ SQUIRT, you must follow the rules.
I'm ready.
Okay, well, here we go. Rule number 1. You enter this studio because you are on the screen in my studio. You are now my BFF. That's my best friend. Right. Here we go. Okay. So, now that we're BFFs, so look, boo, we both probably definitely attract some wonderful men, right?
Yes.
But you can't sleep with none of my boyfriends if we're going to be best friends.
Absolutely not.
We don't do that. Even though your boyfriend is fine as hell. I wouldn't say it. I wouldn't do it like, okay? I'm good on that. But anyway, now we got that squared away. So look, we can't just look good, have all the fine men, you know. We got to actually get along, girl, okay?
Yes.
So what I would like to do, Tampa, I'm going to recite a scenario to you.
Okay.
At the end of this scenario, I need you to tell me what you would do. Ready?
I'm ready.
All right, here we go. All right, so hypothetically speaking, even though you are a superstar, hypothetically speaking, you're this up-and-coming entrepreneur trying to be a superstar. You're gorgeous. Everybody's putting you on a platform. Yeah, let's get it. You get this call one day, girl, right? You're like, hello. It was like, ooh, you are so dope. We got a spot for you here in LA. We need you on a plane like right away, right now. You know, so we know how the game is. You said, I ain't going to tell nobody. You got on the plane. You went to LA. You looked over the deal. They said, we want to hook you up right now. Millions of dollars. Oh, God, you were so happy. Call home. You bragged. You told everybody, ha, I'm a superstar. You even told the people to kiss your ass if you wanted to tell them to kiss your ass. You know what I'm saying? The whole 9 yards. Yeah, because that's what I do. You know what I'm saying? So, next thing you know, they're like, fine. We think you're great for this. You know, the contract looked good. You know, because you're smart. You got that. You sit down and say, well, let's have lunch and go over everything and sign. You know, we're going to sign everything and get you going, boo. You go sit down with this exec. Now, if you 18, he about 70. You ain't thinking, you know, you like, okay, yeah, I'm about to get this money.
Yes.
So, girl, he tells you, you make me happy tonight. I make you happy the rest of your life. What you going to do, Tampa?
I will get up and walk up out of there, Grandpa. We are not going there.
Grandpa.
Heck to the no. I am not selling, because to me, that would be like I'm selling myself to get a deal. I'm never going to do that. No, we going to get out, and I might even like kick him in his old balls or something too on the way out.
I heard his little facts.
How you going to try me? Do you know who I am?
Right. You better let, then that's how everybody should think. Okay, we're going to rock for a long time then, boo. That's fire. Guess what, Tampa?
Yes.
You have now been certified.
Baby, splash on me.
That is so dope, girl. Thank you for playing in my madness.
Yes.
People be really thinking, is she gonna get her to do that? Yes. Can't get on the interview with us without, you know what I'm saying, getting splashed on. Yes.
I know that's right. I want all that.
Okay. Well, look, Tampa. For those that sleeping under a rock, do me a big favor and shoot out your social media, girl.
So you can follow me everywhere at TAMPAMYSTIC, TAMPAMYSTIC. That's on everything. My website, my Instagram, my Twitter, my Facebook, my Twitch. Everything is under TAMPAMYSTIC. You know what I'm saying? And I also have my brand, Industry Most Wanted. You guys can follow that as well.
Hey now. Thanks for the dope interview. I loved it. Hey. All right, boom. UrbanCityRadioStation.com. It's an all independent artist radio station designed for all independent artists airplay. You know, I mimic my station to the real FM stations to give them that underground quality feel. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
UrbanCityRadioStation.com is about bringing people together, showing them who you are, what you're made of, sharing your challenges, struggles, and your success so that you can be an inspiration to someone else. The media has our children, not just these adults, but our children bamboozled. We got 8-year-olds killing themselves. So I feel like it's our duty to show them the real world, real people, real stuff.
Absolutely.
So that's what this is about. So here we go. I want them to get to know you, Tampa.
I'm ready.
I believe when they get to learn to love you, they support you, and you can sell Tampa bubble gum. What?
That's right, baby. Hey,
and
do that bubble gum.
Okay. And be rich, right? Okay,
yes.
So here we go. I'm going to run down these questions. We're going to get to know you. They're going to love you. And you're going to be like, girl, they love me. Right? All right, here we go. Where are you from, Tampa?
Tampa, Florida.
That is so dope. Hey now. All right, Tampa. How many siblings did you grow up with in the household?
1. My sister.
Ooh. This is the magic question. What number child are you?
The 2nd.
You're the baby?
I am the baby.
Okay. You just didn't fit my theory, but that doesn't mean we already know you don't. So it don't work. You're definitely going to be on the wall of babies in UrbanCityRadioStation.com when it comes up in Atlanta.
Okay.
I'll tell you why. I am the cutest nerd you will ever meet.
Yes, you are cute.
So I did this study. And it's really just my study. There's no doctors. Everybody calm down, right? I did a study and I said, for all these independent artists, all these successful people that's really doing things in the world, changing the world, what are the most common denominators of these people, right? Well, the sign is Gemini, because that's me, right? But the most common thing was the number child. They were usually the oldest, the middle, or the only child. Never the baby Tampa.
Really?
Because the babies are spoiled. But you made that theory. You made it.
Yeah, we're going to debunk that.
Well, no, you're just going to be on the wall of fame. Have your picture on the wall of fame of the babies because I haven't met that many. You might be the 3rd.
Okay.
That was actually special.
That makes me special.
There you go. That's what I'm trying to say. So it's something dope that I'll have in the studio. You're like the 3rd.
Wow. Okay.
That's just because you're already successful. Right? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Cool. I'm still watching some people, but you got the 3rd. That's fire. Amen. Hey now. So that's dope. You grew up with mom and dad in the household or just mom?
Both.
Fire. Has a lot to do with your personality. Boom.
Yes.
Okay. That definitely could have been the encouragement because mom took the older child and dad missed it. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
It depends. Right. So it depends on things. All right. So here's a magic question. Everybody forms their personalities and behaviors between the ages of 5 to 10 the most. Right? And it's important how you get along with other people and kids. How was school for you?
School was good. I would say that I was definitely popular.
Okay.
I was friends with a lot of people, and a lot of the people that I was friends with then, I still associate with now. I don't necessarily hang out with them, but from a young age, I really learned to build relationships with people and keep those relationships with people, so I'm still cool with a lot of people that I went to school with. School was good for me. Now, after high school, I wasn't into college. I won't, that I tried it. I ain't gonna lie. I went for a short time and it wasn't for me, but yeah, elementary, middle school, high school, it was all good. Like I definitely enjoyed it. I made some of the best friends ever.
That's fire. And you know what? I have learned that the people that actually don't want to go to college half the time is because you're already over the level of what they're teaching.
Absolutely. Well, I'll say this real quickly. One thing that stuck with me is my first day in college and orientation. I was sitting in a room full of other people just like myself, fresh out of high school. And the guy who was talking to us said, in life, it's not always about what you know, but it's about who you know. And I said, well, then why am I sitting here if it's not about what I know and who I know? Okay, see you. I'm going to go out in the world and build relationships with the right people, and there we go. Many years later, no college degree, and I'm not knocking that, but it's worked out for me.
That's fire, because you killing them, girl. You killing them. I love it. All right, boo. So everybody knows that in this business in life, there's always something that has inspired you to go into the direction you decided to go in. It's usually someone you admired. It's a cousin or family member that you saw do this. It's a tragedy. It's something. What is your story that made you Miss TAMPAMYSTIC?
Nobody in my family was necessarily like a musician, but my uncle, my favorite uncle, his name is Uncle Chet. We used to call him Uncle Chit Chat. He played instruments. He played the drums. He played the keyboard. He played the guitar. And I just remember being little, sitting there watching him play all these instruments, and I was just infatuated with it. Like I loved live music, live instrumentation, and then also too, taking it back, I remember this part I don't even remember, but I seen the pictures. My dad from when I was little, he used to put his big old headphones on me, and he would sit me on his lap, and we'd listen to music together. And I just attribute, because my dad is somebody that I admire so much, that's my guy right there. And I think with him instilling that into me at a young age, and then watching my uncle, actually create music by playing live instruments, that's where my passion and my love for music began at a very young age.
See, look at everyone I interviewed, Tampa. The first thing they say is my cousin, my mama, my brother, uncle. We are very influential to these small children in life.
Absolutely.
With the way the world is going, with abandonment and drug abuse and just all kind of dysfunction in the household, it's the other people around them that are influencing us. So it's good that we step out there and influence and help and assist any of these young children that we can, regardless if they're taking it or not. They're going to remember,
Listen, absolutely. We have to get more involved.
Yes, most definitely. All right, boo, that's fire. Look, see, y'all, I know y'all love Tampa. I love me some Tampa. Okay, so look, that is pretty much fire. So look, Tampa, this is your time, right? This is the part of the interview where this is your time to go out here with all your accolades. We need to understand the levels and steps that you have achieved to earn the respect that you have. I want to know everything you've done. Let's spit it out, baby. Give it to us.
Oh, Lord, I don't know if I can remember everything, honestly, because I've just done a lot. But, some of the highlights or notable things is, taking it all the way back to when I first really got in this music business about 12 years ago. I would say my first year in, I received my first award for Promoter of the Year, because that's one of the things I started out doing in the music business, was doing promotions for independent artists, because my background is sales and marketing. Now, I'm looking over here, and I've received probably over 20 awards over the years, and that alone right there is just humbling to even be nominated and to take that award home. That right there is an accomplishment. As you and I discussed, Industry's Most Wanted, which is my baby, my brand, my love. We are celebrating my 10-year anniversary for that next month, March 24th. I'm so excited about that, because I really want people to understand the history of how Industry's Most Wanted started as a mixtape series originally. Then I turned it into my podcast, sometime after that. So, definitely that's shout out to my business partner, Shah Saifa, the Grind Report magazine. We've put out almost 80 issues already, almost 80 issues of a very quality magazine. Yes. I have this one on display because it's me and my business partner on the cover. So nice. Those are some of the things that, definitely when I moved to Atlanta, one of the things that I was doing a lot of was listening parties. And something that I take pride in is I'm not what they call a clout chaser. I'm not a culture vulture. Like, I really genuinely love what I do, and I like to be a part of these artists' journey on the come up, right? So I know a lot of celebrities and big artists, just like I'm sure you do as well, but I want to be a part of their journey on the rise. So another thing that, you know, for me that's notable is let me see if I can turn it around. You guys, you see I got a Lucci plaque on the wall over there. Lucci! You know, receiving plaques like that for recognition of actually helping these artists on the rise and helping break their records. Me and Bigger Rankin, we hosted Lucci's listening party before anybody really was onto who he was. Yep. We did Moneybag Yo's listening party. We did a lot of these listening parties and interviews with these artists before people really knew who they was. And I take pride in that because, you know, I want to say I was a part of their journey when they do get to the Lucci level or the Moneybag Yo level. So those are some of the highlights that I can definitely think of as getting those awards. Having Industry's Most Wanted celebrating 10 years, almost 80 issues of the Grind Report, and just, you know, some of the people that I've worked with and been a part of the journey, like that to me means more than anything. Fire.
As you know, when I first moved here to Atlanta and I met you, but I met Bigger way before that. I don't know if he told you. But when I came, I mean, I know exactly what you're saying. I'm so excited and I get extra. Everybody goes, she's so hype. I can't help it. I can feel that vibe when I get so excited. But I understand exactly what you're saying. And yes, you are so amazing. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. So look, now that you told us the quality of who you are, right? I need to know, because it's very important. You know, we're looking at the same one thing sometimes, and everybody sees the same one piece of information, and they get 10,000 other things out of it.
Right.
So, what I want to know from you, because everybody else is watching, what is success to you? Well, hold on. At what point in your journey will you be like totally flabbergasted? You know, my energy. Be like DJ SQUIRT. You know, what point in this game or your journey, what needs to happen for you to say, yes, I did it. I'm successful. What kind of things do you need to see?
You know, honestly, for me, I'm such a loyal person. And I just want to start it off with this. You know, when I got into this business, like I said, about 12 years ago, a couple of the pivotal people that helped me on my journey, I always have to shout out to me, he's Kingpin. A lot of you guys know him as Rap Juggernaut.
Kingpin.
I can't even explain my level of love for that man, because he was like the first person to really just wrap his arms around me and say, let's go. And, you know, with that, I developed a relationship with Bigger Rankin. And, you know, with that being said, success to me would be not just me, but the team of people who helped me get where I'm at to be in a better position. You know, I'm grateful for it all. I wake up every day and the first thing I do is I thank God that you woke me up today, right? But I aspire to have more. So my level of success, or my definition of success, would be for me and the people that's helped me on my journey to see a higher level than where we're at now. And that higher level would be, for example, I aspire to be like the Breakfast Club. I admire what they do. I tune in and I watch their interviews. Not that I necessarily want to be like them, but I aspire to have that success where people, you know, everybody knows who the Breakfast Club is, right? Yes, right. So, you know, when I get to that point where Industry's Most Wanted becomes more of a household name and the people who's helped me along my journey are there with me, that is success to me.
That's amazing. So unselfish. So I'll tell you what. I'm gonna play selfish. I want to be on that Breakfast Club show. Okay.
Oh, honey, yes, please believe it.
I want to be the one that flirt with everybody come in the room 16. Now, you know what I'm saying? I love it. That's a dope. We need to talk off camera. But anyway,
listen, absolutely,
that's fire.
I'm ready.
That's amazing. You know how many people get on the camera when I have $1 million? When I have it's so selfish.
Yeah, absolutely
unselfish. And you were totally open arm and warm to me, the same as you described the Kingpin. Like, I'll never forget when I first got here and came to that first listening party with you. Amazing.
And I'm grateful for you, because you've been so supportive of everything. You're at my events. They're there, and you support every artist that's on stage. That's why you and I kept a whole vibe, because we're very much alike when it comes to that, you know. And I think a lot of it's the era that we came up in too, you know.
Yep. We were taught to do that the right way. You know, this generation now, it's like take, give. How good can you take it? You know what I mean? How
Right.
can you take it from somebody? And they don't care about the consequences of burning the bridge. It's weird.
It is very weird. I don't understand that.
But you know, I love you to death. I feel like our vibe is on the same path, and that is, I really want to leave a legacy on this world. So that is amazing. Well, you know, we stopped in, we working together. I don't care if you making macaroni and cheese at the corner of Peachtree Street. Call me, girl. I got you. We're gonna make macaroni and cheese on a pot.
Let's do it.
I got you, whatever. You know what I mean? That is so dope. So look, boo. One more question, and I'll let you go. I know you're really busy, but our children nowadays, they don't even have the tendency to get their hands on $1,000, right? To get their hands on $5,000. So nowadays, with the industry and the internet, they turn 18 and they have the obligations of winning millions of dollars.
Right.
So they don't know what to do with it. It's not being educated, trained in schools, nothing. So this is my magic question. Just in case a young person gets a hold of $30 million, I want them to hear how you would plan on using it to help them decide what they would do with it, right? Okay, here's my question. Hypothetically speaking, your best friend, DJ SQUIRT,
my BFF.
I worked in Magic City. I was twerking.
Yeah, girl, let me make it rain. Let me throw them dollars.
Right. So look. I got real lucky. This dude really liked me. He was really rich, right? And I said, the next day, I said, you know what? My best friend, TAMPAMYSTIC, is so caring and loving to this universe. I'm going to give her $30 million. So Tampa, what would you do to help change this world or build to this industry with $30 million?
You know, something that, in fact, this is something that Dave and I have had discussions about. Think about our education coming up from kindergarten till we graduate. We learn a lot of stuff that we do not use in life, right? So we talked about if we had the funding, you know, and we might not be able to do it across the world, but, you know, it would be a start to have a school of fundamentals of life, teaching us about credit, teaching us about budgeting, teaching how do we change a tire? Like, you know, the fundamentals of life that gets us by. We don't learn about that in school. Me dissecting a frog did not help me whatsoever with what I'm doing today.
Frogs around here. I ain't seen no frogs since we did that in 7th grade.
Right, exactly. But they're nowhere in school did they ever teach me how to get my credit together and balance my budget so my bills are paid every single month. And if you think about it, a lot of people come out of school, what do? They get credit cards, they run them up, they mess up their credit. So if I had $30 million, I would love to be able to invest it in putting, you know, either whether it's a program or school of fundamentals, just to teach people, like, to get them prepared as they're coming out of high school and going into adulthood, to how to be prepared, how to budget yourself, how to make sure your rent's going to get paid, how to manage your credit. That's what I would do, because I would have loved to have had that.
Yes. And you know, I am working on that building that school here.
Yes. And I need parts somehow, some way.
Oh, you in there. You better know it. I just want you to know I've been working hard. It's coming. It's coming. So I'm glad to hear that that's one of your goals, because then I already know what's up. I already know what's up. I got stuff in the works. I'm working on grant fund. I got something in the works. So, man, Tampa, didn't nobody know that much about you then? They know now. That's fire.
I want them to know. I want them to know my journey, because what you're doing right now, I do that constant. We're always the one giving the interviews, right?
Yep.
So it's nice to be on the opposite side, because I'm a transparent person. Like, you know, I'm not ashamed of my journey. I've been broke. You know, I've had moments where I struggled to pay my bills. I didn't know how the rent was going to get paid. But guess what? We're bosses, and we figure it out every time.
All the time. Yes, I do. That is fire. And you know I love you. It was odd for me being the person getting interviewed with you. It was weird. I'm like, stuttering. I know it's kind of goofy. I was kind of goofy, but it's all good.
I love you too. I love your energy.
Thank you, baby. Yes, we're going to rock this. But, so look. This is your time. This is your time to give your love, your shout outs, your support, your words of encouragement, whatever it is you have to say right now. The floor is yours. Go ahead.
Man, this is the hardest part because you don't want to forget nobody, right? No. And if I forget, charge it to the game, not to my heart. But first and foremost, I got to shout out to my boo, DJ SQUIRT, for providing me with this platform because it's rare that I'm on this side of it. So thank you for allowing me to have a voice out here. So, of course, I got to shout out to my babe. You know, shout out to Dave Skills. He holds me down.
Fine self. Oh, I'm sorry.
He is fine.
Tell him I say hey.
Hi. Shout out to, of course, my business partner, Shaw Cypher. Shout out to Kingpin. Shout out to Bigger Rankin. Shout out to my whole Mystic C&T family. Shout out to Infamous, the label. Gosh, I just don't want to forget nobody. Anybody who's
Baby Drea.
Shout out to DJ Baby Drea, of course, because she's one of the best DJs ever, besides yourself, of course.
I give love and credit where it's due. She's fire. Love her. Go ahead.
You know, anybody who's ever supported Industry's Most Wanted, Mystics Entertainment, you know, like, I genuinely appreciate you because honestly, I would not be where I'm at without the people supporting my brand, supporting my businesses. So just thank you to anybody who's ever supported. You know, you guys know who you are. Of course, shout out to my family. My son's getting married next week. I'm so excited about that.
How did he get married on me like that?
Well, his fine self. My son
fine self. Yeah, just
looking like Drake out here, you know, like.
Let me quit my boyfriend and be mad at me. I'm sorry, boo. I just playing.
So yeah, you know, just shout out to my family, all my friends, anybody that supports the movement. I love you guys. You know, once again, shout out to my boo, DJ SQUIRT.
Hey, baby, that's so fire. Well, you know what? It's been another dope-ass interview on UrbanCityRadioStation.com with the original VP of the Nerve Djs and ATL, DJ SQUIRT, and my boo, TAMPAMYSTIC. What? Y'all better, you know what I'm saying? We're some bosses nowadays. You know what I'm saying? You better be ready for the bosses because we about to do this. But thank you again so much. You know how much I love you. Like, I mean that. Like, I really love in my heart.
Yes, it's genuine.
And I get so excited. So it's been another dope ass interview. You guys make sure you tap in with my boo. Shoot out the social media bag.
Once again, follow me everywhere. Every social platform is at TAMPAMYSTIC. That's the main one that you can find me on. I'm on Instagram all the time. So make sure you follow me. Engage with me. That way I know that you're there because I get a lot of stuff going on. You know what I'm saying? That way I can make sure I follow you back. And please be interesting because if you're boring and you don't ever post, I'm not following you. I'm just saying.
On top of that for us. You know, we don't be playing. This is our life. You know what I mean?
No, for real. Exactly. Give me something to be interested in.
That is so far. I'm so excited to have you. And I got this forever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, much love. You guys make sure you tap into my boo. Show some love. Industry's Most Wanted. If you're in Atlanta on March 24th, you better make sure you hit the Crazy Atlanta for the 10-year anniversary because we're going to be in the building.
Yes, and DJ SQUIRT is one of my very special guests. Not just a special guest, but she's a very special guest.
Thank you, babe. Yes. Say good night.
Good night, everybody. Good night to my boo, DJ SQUIRT.
Hey, baby. All right.
Nerve Djs. Nerve Djs. Nerve Djs. Nerve Djs.